Well, hello again, boat lovers. I know I'm not looking particularly boaty today or like I'm boat building. That's because I've taken 10 days off from boat building to dig a massive hole. We've decided in our wisdom to put in a swimming pool, and who do you think the mug is who's decided to dig the hole? That would be me. So if you can bear with me, this week's video will be all about DIY dump trailers. This is a lot easier than digging. Excavators and digging your own swimming pool. We're probably done. There we go. So one of the issues with digging the swimming pool is what to do with the dirt, and apparently dumping fees are really up there, and so I had to work out what I was going to do with the dirt and how I was going to get it off my trailer. So I did a bit of research and I came up with a really super simple DIY dump trailer system. So I'll give you a little look at what I've created and then I'll show you how well it works. Here we go. Okay, so there's my standard 8x5 tandem trailer. I've made a mechanism to be able to slide the dirt off the back. I'm taking about 2 tons of dirt each time. Really simple. I've just put a couple of brackets on the back here with a piece of pipe that runs across. There's the other bracket. Just simply welded on there, and I had some shade cloth lying around. That's the green shade cloth you can see there, so that works as my tarpaulin. And I spread the tarp out into the trailer, fill it up with dirt, and then I made this sort of wheel on the end here, and I've put a winch on the mudguard, and I just winch the wheel around and all the dirt comes off. Initially I wasn't using the winch, I just had a piece of wood that I put between the 2 bolts on that wheel, turned that around, and that worked okay. But the winch with a little bit of Telstra cable or cord on it, that works really well. I also put in the bottom of the trailer, to make the dirt slide out more easily, I got a couple of sheets of white melamine, really cheap from the hardware store. Set that in the trailer, and that allows the shade cloth with the dirt on it just to slide out really easily. So with each load I'm doing about 2 tons of dirt, and it takes me 2 or 3 minutes just to wind the winch and empty it. So I will put that in place and show you how it all works. Alrighty, here we go. Okay, boat lovers, I have pretty much a full load of rock and rubble there. I'll turn around, show you the load that I've got. It's probably about 1.5, maybe 2 tons. There we go. So that's an 8x5 tandem trailer. Quite a reasonable load in there. I'm not going to overfill it because I'm just tying it with my 4-wheel drive up and down the paddock. So there we go. We'll take that down to the dumping spot and see how we go. Let's move some dirt. Alrighty, let's get this couple of tons of dirt off the trailer. This is a lot easier than digging. Much easier than shoveling, that is for sure. There we go, it's pretty simple. So you can probably see that there's quite a slope here, but to unload that particular trailer full of dirt, the trailer itself was really quite level. I am trying to park the trailer obviously on a slope to help unload the dirt, but it's okay on the flat. If you had particularly heavy loads and you couldn't park the trailer on any sort of slope, my idea would be to prop the melamine up a little bit in the trailer to get about a 15-degree slope, and that way you'll wind the dirt off with ease, absolutely with ease. And as I say, if you haven't got a winch, just a piece of board between a couple of bolts on the roller at the back of the trailer, and just do that by hand. That's what I was doing to start with. I had the little winch, so I thought I'd give it a try. It's definitely easier to wind, a little bit slower than doing it the other way, but 3 or 4 minutes to unload a trailer like that, easy. Probably cost me all up about $80. So the piece of piping, which is a piece of 2-inch pipe, I think it's a 3mm wall thickness or something, not very heavy, and a couple of brackets. So that was the $80. The shade cloth I already had, and the winch I had. So maybe worst case scenario, $100 all up. You can make a dump trailer very, very simply. No need to worry about hydraulics or tipping or anything like that. Just wind it off the back. Alrighty folks, I'm going to go back and keep digging a hole. And as I say, only a short video this week. Sorry about the distraction, but it is Steve Shear Does Stuff, not just Steve Shear Builds Boats. So hopefully in the next week or so, I'll be back in the shed and on with that back part of the boat build, which I'm really looking forward to. It should start to take shape very quickly. So we'll see you in a week or so. Okay, take care. Bye.